I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave. I moved on. Did not do any business.
You said he helped fund your political enterprise.
I never said that. I said that he proposed to give the Howard Scholarship, which is what I do in all realms. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life.
You know, I'm up here talking about don't kick a brother while he's down, right? I mean, he might be wrong on a lot of things, but I still won't be the one. But one thing I can say is if anybody is going to kick you when you're down and has the right to kick you when you're down, is somebody that you stomped into the ground before. I'm talking about the relationship between Shyne of Bad Boy and Diddy. Take it back. Remember back in the day, Shyne was with Diddy. They went to some party in New York. Jennifer Lopez was Diddy's woman back in that time. And then some kind of altercation broke out at the party. Shyne grabbed the jammy, blew it, bomb, 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 shot up the place. Ended up doing 10 years in prison or so. We're getting into that details because Shyne got something to say now that Diddy has been arrested. But I'm scratching my head because I'm saying I remember Shyne being deported. And then I remember Shyne making it back into the United States of America wearing a tailor-made three-piece suit as a government person, as someone who is a politician. He left as a rapper / ex-convict trying to make it back into the U.S., then turned into a political individual. Now he is running to be the leader of his country of Belize. And I remember seeing him and Diddy hugging and talking and stuff, and I thought, okay, all is well. They made up. But apparently, Shyne still got some kind of feelings about this. So it says that the former Bad Boy rapper Moses Shyne Burrow has spoken out following Diddy's arrest earlier this week on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. Shyne, who serves as the leader of the opposition in the Belize House of Representatives, shared his thoughts regarding his former boss' legal troubles with the media on Wednesday, September 18th. You know, everybody wanted to know what Shyne had to say because it's funny that karma has it that Diddy is now sitting in a place where Shyne had to sit on account that Diddy threw him under the bus. Here we go. Shyne said, when I was an 18-year-old kid, just wanting to do nothing other than to make my mother proud and make Belize proud and be recognized for my talent and take over the world. I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me. So obviously, Shyne is still hurt about it, even though you see the pictures of them smiling together and whatnot. Shyne said, when I was an 18-year-old kid, just wanting to do nothing other than to make my mother proud and make Belize proud and be recognized worldwide for my talent and take over the world, I was defending him, Diddy. And Diddy turned around and called witnesses to testify against me. He pretty much sent me to prison. That is the context by which you must always describe that relationship, is what Shyne said. He said, I forgave, I moved on, but let us not pretend as if I was in Miami for Thanksgiving or Christmas. We're talking about prison. He didn't get sent to Miami for Thanksgiving or Christmas. He got sent to prison for years. Shyne is referencing to the case surrounding a December 1999 New York City nightclub shooting at which he, Diddy, and Jennifer Lopez, at the time Diddy's girlfriend, were all present. Shyne ended up being charged with assault, and he was sentenced to 10 years behind bars in June of 2001. He was ultimately released in 2009, and then he was deported out of the United States of America to Belize, country of his birth. He continued, he said, "So, let us not lose sight of what the cold, hard facts are. This is not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave, and I moved on, and for the better interest of Belize, because he was in a position at that time to give scholarships and to maybe invest. I would not deny attempting to bring the investment to Belize and contribution to education to Belize." So he is saying, listen, me and Diddy did not party. We didn't go anywhere and hang out together. I met him as a young kid. I was 18 years old, right? Barely an adult. Shyne had a hit record at the time. Diddy was the mogul that had just signed him. He was taking Shyne everywhere, part of the promotion packet. Diddy was hot at the time, front page, everything, and, used Shyne pretty much to get himself out of trouble. Shyne said when it came down to it, Diddy should have got him a lawyer, really, and should have never said anything that would have incriminated him, but instead, he gave me to them. And he himself called witnesses against me. So Diddy pretty much sent me to prison while he walked free. Now, after he did that, yeah, I forgave him. But what y'all see, please put that relationship in proper context. This isn't two brothers enjoying a relationship of brotherhood and vacationing in Miami and other places or partying together or nothing. At the time, he was in a position of power, and I was trying to get some of that business where he would be able to fund these scholarships and maybe invest in Belize and in education for our youths in Belize. That's the extent of that relationship. So I left as a rapper who was imprisoned, an ex-convict who was deported, and after that, my whole life changed. It took years, but now I am in a position where I am the leader of the opposition party. Shyne probably flies on diplomatic papers today. Okay? It's funny how the tables turn. It's funny how things change. What a day when the tables will turn. What a day when the tables will turn. Yeah. There's actually a song like that with Foxy Brown, right? And I believe it was Sprague Benz, I'm not sure, but it's what a day when the tables will turn. Anyways, the tables have turned, because Diddy is sitting in jail right now, heading to prison, and Shyne is sitting in a superior position right now. He said, "Don't distort it as if I were Boom Bally. This is someone that destroyed my life. We were never friends like that. We didn't go partying and vacationing anywhere and hanging out together. But do I take any joy with what he is going through right now? Absolutely not. I am different than other people. No one needs to fail in order for me to succeed," is what he said. I've forgiven him completely, and I'm not happy about where he's at in the position he is in right now. Now, while Shyne has forgiven Diddy for his past, a man who he says called witnesses against him when he thought he was riding for him and sent him to prison for 10 years, a whole friggin' that is deep. He said, "I forgave him." But while Shyne has forgiven Diddy for his past, earlier this year, he admitted that the 1999 shooting case that sent him to prison opens wounds every time it is brought up. Because he still feels some kind of salty way about it. He still feels like Diddy could have saved him. Sean Diddy Combs was arrested earlier this week on federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges in New York City. He was since again been denied bail on Wednesday after a federal judge cited concerns that the embattled music executive would pose a flight risk and he might intimidate witnesses or change the course of this case if he is released, because he has unlimited resources at his disposal and he would be able to do so. Diddy's legal team drew up a $50 million bond package featuring strict requirements. One of the requirements, believe it or not, was that he would not be visited by any woman. No woman. Somebody in the comment section said, yeah, I guess we know what the 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubes are for. You don't want any women visiting, but the men will do you just fine. Listen, that's a kick when the man is down. I had to laugh, though, because it was funny. But the judge was not moved by that. The judge again said, I don't care about your money. I don't care about how many properties you have. What I'm concerned about is that right across the board, all your accusers have one thing in common, and they said they are all afraid. They are all fearing for their lives. And we have proof that you've been reaching out to some of them. So again, he will remain in a Brooklyn federal prison in New York City until his trial comes about. This is sad for Diddy because the investigation is not over with. And this investigation can drag on for another year, another 2 years. So if the investigation drags on, Diddy will just be sitting in jail, just waiting for them to wrap the investigation up so they can start to put the case together to move to go to trial. We could very well see him locked up in a jail in New York for a year or better before he even goes to trial. That's poor people treatment that he is getting. I'm sorry, but it's poor people's treatment that he's getting. But that's where the relationship stands with Diddy and Shyne. Shyne says, I'm not rejoicing over what's happening to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm bitter about, I got some kind of feelings. Not bitter. I forgave. But it's not like you could forget something like that. Come on. They didn't send me on vacation to Miami or some exotic location. That was prison. I was a young teenager just stepping out into the world, really, and ended up in prison where this man pretty much sealed my fate when he could have helped me and made me go to prison from 2001 to 2009, and then I was deported. So yeah, it opens up wounds every time it's brought up. It's not something I can just brush over, but I don't need for somebody to fail in order for me to succeed. So I take no joy in seeing what is happening to him now. And again, do not get it twisted. Me and Diddy have never partied. We're not those types of two men enjoying some brotherly relationship and all this other stuff. We were never that. We simply reconnected after I forgave him because he was in a position of power, and I felt like his investments would help Belize and help our educational program in Belize for the youth of Belize. That is it on some political stuff, which is well in the scope of what I do now as the leader of the opposition. Shyne, by the way, y'all, is going the next election that Belize has. Shyne will be running to become the leader of Belize. Let's see how that goes, because as far as I know, I think he will become the leader of Belize. Now imagine going from being some little Brooklyn kid who wanted to rap to having a hit record to getting thrown up under the bus and going to prison for a decade or 9 years and change to getting out of prison, being deported, going back to your country of birth, going through the cycle. Y'all remember when Shyne got out of prison? Shyne went through a whole bunch of different cycles just to find himself where he is at now, right? And now this is a whole different person, and he is definitely in a position of power. What a day when the tables will turn. What a day when the tables return, yeah. Look, my grandmama said, on your way up, shake a lot of hands, spread a lot of love, be polite and respectful to as many people as you can, because on your way down, if you should fall from grace, you are going to meet those same faces on your way down. This is what this is. Perfect example. I'm going to leave this one right here. You leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video. Hit that subscribe button and help us to continue to grow. I'm out. Peace.